Hi, this is Junior Richikeze, CEO Dubiss Forex Academy. Welcome to our weekly analysis. Today, 18th of November 2024. As usual, I'm always excited to come and let us know how the market performed over the last 1 week and then what we're expecting in the global financial market this very week under review. All right, so if this is your first time of joining us in our weekly analysis, please like this video, ensure you subscribe to this channel, and then share this video and invite people to come to this channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. Let me just show you our channel. This is Dubiss Forex Academy on YouTube, so you can see. Sorry, this is our Facebook, Dubiss Forex Academy for Facebook. Let me show you even our YouTube account. This is our Dubiss Forex Academy on YouTube. So join, please ensure you subscribe to this channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. Then on Facebook, ensure you also follow us on Facebook. You can see we have 11k followers on Facebook, Dubiss Forex Academy. And then you can also join us, follow us on LinkedIn. Look at it, Chinedu Chikeze, CEO Dubiss Forex Academy. All right, you can also see my personal account on Facebook, Chinedu Chikeze. All right, so just ensure you join us. You follow us on all social media handles, Dubiss Forex Academy. Let me show you Telegram. This is our account on Telegram, our channel on Telegram, Dubiss Forex Academy on Telegram, Dubiss Forex Academy. This is where we send all information on our Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. All right, so when you go through our Telegram channel, you see what we have been making as a result. Even when we make loss, we always post it. This is our last 2 weeks result. We made 2,000 pips. We didn't have any stop loss. But this last week, we had a 4 stop loss. Market was somehow, and we also posted it. Let me show you so that you see it. Go to look at it. This is our last week results. We actually lost 50 pips, and we still posted it. All the trade we send that to let you know that we are very transparent. When we make profit, we post. When we did not make profit, also we post it for people to see. You can see all the signals and the result we had last week. So we had minus 50 pips last week, and we also posted it. All right, so you can see it. This is how we roll. So let's go to this week analysis. What are we expecting in the market this week? Let's start with what happened last week. Good last week actually. For remember when we were here, I told you that based on this price action that gold is going to go down and go really fire down. We make good profit last 2 weeks. Last week we were trying to buy gold when it hits this particular support around here. We wanted to buy from here 2 times, 3 times we tried to buy. 2 times gold hit us out. 2 times gold hit us out 2 times, and we're out. All right, for 2 times. Look at where we wanted to buy from here. Wanted to buy from here. So but eventually we lost 200 pips. We made 50 pips, lost 200 pips. Gold was very volatile last week, as in it was just moving one direction. In fact, almost all the pairs, because of Trump election, when Trump won last 2 weeks. Yeah, remember I told you that gold is going to sell and the dollar is going to be strengthened, and it actually played out. So but you know, at a point it has to retrace, and that was what we were looking for last week, to buy from this support. It broke it and then come down to this very support. This morning I'm already buying gold, but it could still fall. All right, so we need to trade with caution. I've not sent the signal to the paid group. I only bought by myself. I just bought gold this morning when I came in this morning, and I still have some of my position last week, even though it hit stop loss. I'm going to make a video to let you know how we actually trade and make money. All right, when you have big amount of money and you're using small lot size to trade, also you can, you know, give yourself allowance. Maybe use bigger space for stop loss, maybe 200-300 pips. All right, and you're using small lot size, and then you trade and make profit. There are also people that like short, you know, stop loss, very small stop loss, maybe 15 to 20 pips or 30 pips stop loss. All right, smart money concept. But whichever way that is your own style of trading, the most important thing is that your style of trading giving you money. Okay, we have level trading strategy. we also have the what we call sniper entry strategy. So different type of strategies you can use and trade. So I'll be showing you accounts that I'm trading to see how I was able to make good profits. Almost I've made up to 50% on that account. All right. So let's go. This week, if gold is able to break 2,600, then it could go further up. So this particular support is being respected at the moment. All right. I'm sorry I couldn't post the video for the liquidity video I told you that I'm going to post, a trend on liquidity. So I'm going to post that video. In fact, maybe before I drop this weekly analysis, I'll first of all drop that video. So as you're watching this video, weekly analysis, also watch liquidity, the video on liquidity, a trend on liquidity for you to understand. So these are liquidity zone. You know, there's what we call liquidity sweep. There's a lot. You see it on that video. I'm going to drop it. So, but these are liquidity zone, and is actually going up. So it could actually get to around here, which is another support here, and then it will be respected. And then for this is around between 260026, between 2600 2610 or 2620. So these are the resistance level. So at the moment, gold is respecting here and it's going up. All right, which if here is expected, and then that is when you see good now fall. All right, but you could actually move up further up, maybe to even break here and get up to this point. All right, it could do something like this. So at the moment, we take it slow by slow. If I see good opportunity, I'll send. But for now, I'm buying gold at this from this support zone, and is gradually moving. I've already partial closed some of my position because I've made more than 100 pips. Let me show you. See, started buying. Even last week I had open position which I've hit TP. So this is almost 300 and some 400 pips from that last week that I started buying gold last weekend. Okay, so let's go to GBPUSD. GBPUSD, you can see GBPUSD is sitting on a support. I tried to buy GBPUSD from around this zone. It hit stop loss. Right now, GBPUSD, I've not sent the signal, but GBPUSD is going to rise from here. So you can get your, if you see this video and price around within 2625, 2600, guy, buy GBPUSD. This is a good trade. As far as here is expected, this liquidity zone where price is currently sitting, then we are going to see price move further up from this liquidity zone. So buy GBPUSD. Now Euro USD. Euro USD, we did not trade Euro USD, but I analyzed it and showed you. You can see that played out, and it have played out very well and got to another liquidity zone. So from this particular liquidity zone, market refused to even make a retracement. You know, like I told you that they forced the pressure on Euro USD that price could even break. When we got to here, I told you that it's going to bounce, but when it bounced, I told you that it could bounce and then break it, which it break. It got to this point, it didn't even bounce till this next liquidity zone. But I can tell you, we are going to buy Euro USD. So you can buy Euro USD. I'm also buy Euro USD. I think I need to buy also. So I'm going to buy Euro USD from this point. Buy Euro USD. So I'll leave this chart like this till next week. All right, I'm using my big system. This is not the one I used last week, but this, you can see most of the one I analyzed last week is also almost the same with here. So we are going to buy from this price. Let's show you the price so that you see. At the moment, price is currently, let's see exactly where the price is. Price is currently around 1.0544, 1.0544. All right. So any price, anything within 1.0524, 1.0500 price is anytime you watch the video and you see price around this region, buy Euro USD. And Of course, once you move up to 50 pips, you can partial close and then you manage your trade. So Euro GBP, let's shrink and see Euro GBP. You can see we identified this liquidity zone. That's why I ask you to always watch our video and watch out the liquidity zones that we have identified, key levels, support and resistance, supply and demand zone, accumulation and distribution zone, whatever name you want to call it. But the most important thing is to use it and know the direction of the market. So this particular one was broken, but this from the second liquidity zone, price is rising. If you measure from here, those that entered from this zone, this is already almost 90 pips move. So we could see price go further up for Euro GBP. Okay, for NZD/USD, this one is still sitting at the liquidity zone. So this is a buy trade. All right, so you can see where price is right now. So we are to buy NZD/USD. I've already sent it to the pay group, and we are buying around 0.5850. That's our entry point. So 0.5850. By the moment, price around 0.5846. So 4 pips loss at the moment from our own entry point. So you can get into the market and buy NZD/USD. All right. Remember, previously we bought from this point. You can see all these were previous trade we gave on NZD/USD. When it was here, we bought up to this point, eventually even break here and went up. From here we started selling, and when it got here, we told you once here is broken, it's coming down to this point. Remember my last 2 videos or 3 videos, I told you that I'm not going to buy from this point because at that moment price was around here. Let me highlight it. Price was around here. All right, I told you that we are going to wait for it to touch, to mitigate or touch this liquidity zone, our demand zone, and price is currently sitting at the demand zone. So buy NZD/USD. Okay, USD CAD refused to obey. Last week we lost some trade. One trade we sent for USD CAD hit our stop loss. All right, so we are going to reanalyze the trade. So like I said, we are going to analyze it together. So we lost the trade. Look at the liquidity zone. We have been selling from this. Look at the zone where we were, this channel. So it has been within this channel, but eventually it has been broken. If you check, this is control Y. This is how many months? This is from since August 2022. Eventually November 2024, it broke out from this. This is awesome. So what I'm looking for is to see if this is going to be a retracement or is going to be a fake out or whatever, but I want to trade back to this at least to here, maybe as a support. So and that's why we send the trade to sell USD CAD. You can see there is no good retracement from this point to this point. Price just moved. It moved from, we were buying from this point and it got to this point, and I told people to exit. Like it's going to be respected. Of course, you respect it, come down small before you know it, break it. So I'm trying to see if we can have another retracement. Price coming down, all right, before it can now take off to move more. So we are selling USD CAD. Let's look at weekly analysis. Let's look at weekly analysis for that and see where. All right, okay, all right, so probably this is where this price will be going to. All right, once here is respected as a support, then this is where the price will be pursuing. Let's measure and see how many pips. But for now, we first of all sell before we look for a buy opportunity. So we're talking about almost 500 to 600 pips. Let's watch and see how it plays, and this will be next year trade anyway. Okay, so let's look at GBP CHF. We entered a trade and it's still running on a loss, and we were believing that price will continue to move up, so we are still on the trade, but it has not hit stop loss. So this is still playing out. Okay, this zone is still playing out, so you can see price have respected it, so we believe that price will go up, so you can buy GBP CHF. Then for USD CHF, you know, because dollar have been strong, remember when we were here with broken, I told you that the next target is, look at the next target liquidity zone, and price has been gradually moving towards that. And this is how many pips for those that bought at the break of this structure, which is 170 pips profit. Congratulations. So price could actually retrace to give another entry point to move further up. So at the moment we're not interested to buy because price have moved very high, so we have to wait for price to give us entry points. All right, so Euro AUD, let's keep Euro AUD. We don't have any good setup there. All right, GBP JPY eventually moved down. Remember when I told you guys that price most likely is going to go down? We're selling GBP JPY, so but it took so many days, and I know that so many of you left the market because price consolidates from here. It came down, we're selling, and it went back up to retest here. So that time it went back up. Those that use trailing stop loss, I know it will hit them out. All right, if you move your stop loss to entry point. Okay, but eventually price came down, and this is over 250 pips. All right, over 250 pips. Look at it, 400 pips, 480 pips for GBP JPY. All right, but for H1 you can see that there's a pattern for a buy, and which the price are gradually moving up for GBP JPY. All right, so at the moment I don't have a new entry point. All right, because we need to watch and see if here will be respected. Price may even go up and move up. For me, this harmonic pattern has actually played out, because if you check, this is 480 pips, so it's a good move, so it could actually move up again. So we wait until we see good entry point we can give you for GBP JPY. All right, for Euro NZD is at the middle. We don't have any good setup for Euro NZD. For USD JPY, look at this liquidity zone was somehow last week price tried to break it, and you can see price is back here. So right now we need to watch and see if it will be respected and move down, and then before we can see any meaningful move downward. But you know, remember that dollar has been strong, so it could respect here now and then move up to go to the next liquidity zone, which is here. So where it is right now, we need to wait to see where the price will go before you take action. So if price eventually move up and then touch this liquidity zone before you sell, but at the moment you don't need to sell here, because you could sell and it will continue to move up, and then you don't need to buy as well, because until you see a good price action. Because last week this is engulfing candle, this is actually a pattern for a sell, but we need to, if you want to sell, you need to sell with caution, or you use a good risk and money management if you're selling USD JPY. But from what we are seeing is a pattern for a sell, because this is a price action. In fact, this is a engulfing candle. You can see it, this is a reversal pattern. That's what I've shown here. So price should actually go down based on what we are seeing for USD JPY. All right, GPAUD, no good setup for this. Euro card we made up to 250 pips, and you can see price have actually made up to 250 pips, So we need to wait again. It's already moving up based on this harmonic pattern. So if we see price coming back to our liquidity zone, we sell again. So at the moment, we hold on until we see. We don't want to buy euro card, rather we look for opportunity to sell. So when we see price giving us a good entry point, I will send the trade. Even in the free group, I'm going to do that. It's a promise. Then for CHF JPY, all right, this, remember last week I draw this and told you that it's going to move down, so you can see that it's even touched even the line where I dropped. So this is how many pips? This is 300 and something pips. So CHF JPY has given us our complete TP5, so we need to wait and see and to get another entry point. So currently there is no new entry point here, so there is new one we have sent to the group. We are buying Euro CHF. I sent this to my peer group, so I'm giving you this free information for you because you're watching this video. So why are we buying? Because price is sitting currently at a key level. This is our liquidity zone we have identified. All right, we've identified this liquidity zone, and then price is going to rise, so you can buy Euro CHF. This is a new trade we have added because I've not analyzed this for some time now. So this is the new trade, and this is the analysis for those of you in pay group. Also, you can see why we are buying Euro CHF. So we just hope and believe that price will respect and follow this analysis. Of course, you have to trade with proper risk and money management, so that if price decides to do its own thing, so that you don't lose money. All right, so let's go back and look at fundamentals. Let's look at fundamentals. Forex Factory this week. Today is Monday. Usually no much movement on Monday. We don't have any, just no red folder. This is BOJ governor here that speaks. This has already happened this morning. So we are looking at monetary policy reports hearings for GBP, and that is Tuesday. And then we're also looking at CPI, card CPI. I think the USD card will really move on this day. We are believing that card is supposed to be strong. All right, you can see the forecast previously was minus 0.4, forecasted is 0.3. So we need to look at the previous forecasted, and then is the actual will let us know. If these news come out positive on Tuesday, all cards, Canadian dollar pairs will be very volatile. This CPI, I can tell you, but for me, I believe Euro card and USD card will really fall that day, even GBP card. Then on Wednesday is GBP CPI as well. All right, so CPI, so we have CPI news for GBP for card. Last week was for dollar, so this week we have for Canadian and GBP. So trade with care. And then on Wednesday, on Thursday we have BOJ, and then we also have AUD. You can see the red folders, and then USD unemployment claims, and we have forecasted 217,220. Actual for this, actual less than forecast is good for currency. Look at it. Actual less than forecast is good for currency, but what they have forecasted is 220. Last time was 217. So if actual come out and it's less than 220, so dollar will be strong at that moment. All right, so we wait until the news come out, and then we know how we are going to trade with it. On Friday is a big day for euro. We have their PMI. You look at it, so many red folder for euro, and then GBP. So Friday is another day. All right, even US dollar PMI. So on Friday is a big day, big red folders. Watch out for Friday to make good profit. So look at the forecasted and wait for the actual, and then just open the folders, and then you see the usual effect. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency, so you need to wait for the actual to be out to see how the market reacts, and then you follow suit. So thank you very much for watching our weekly analysis. We really appreciate you for staying till this time. Please register with our broker FXPRO with our link. All right, if you go to our channel, Telegram channel, you will see it. Even on this video, you see the link for you to register. All right, so you can see Once you click, you see the link to use and register. Look at it, FXPRO. All right. So if you go to the pin messages, you see it on our listing. You will see the link even on this video for you to register. Dubiss Forex Academy, once again, is our is on all social media handle. Dubiss Forex Academy is our name. So on Facebook, Instagram. Let me show you Facebook again. This is Facebook. Sorry, okay, it's loading. Facebook is loading. Look at it here. Yeah, this is LinkedIn. This is Facebook. Dubiss Forex Academy. Join us and see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Trade with care. Cheers, guys. Bye, everyone.